Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Blessing and peace of Allah be upon with you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in amma ba'du. God bless all audience, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the committee who organized this event. Hopefully always be in the protection of Allah and His blessing and success in performing of all their duties. Amen. This afternoon, I have a good opportunity to exchange and share ideas and views about religion and the value of life in our country, Indonesia. Actually, this is an important topic, not only for Muslim in Asia or Nusantara, but also for countries in the world. Because, as you know, the latest a big demonstration in Jakarta, Muslim demonstration to a governor Jakarta, Ahok, as Chinese and non-Muslim become a governor in capital of Indonesia, Jakarta. Happy audience, ladies and gentlemen. Our country, Indonesia, which is the motto is Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity, is the country's largest Muslim in the world. 12.9% from total world Muslim has regarded 5 principles Pancasila as the state foundation and ideology as well. Since the establishment of the beloved Republic of Indonesia, my organization, Nahdlatul Ulama, has agreed to accept Pancasila as a state ideology. Pancasila is the integration of Indonesian culture into Islamic values, or vice versa, the integration of Islamic values with Indonesian culture. Since from the point of view of religion, Indonesia is the largest Muslim nation in the world, the biggest Muslim country in the world. But in the religion, political, and ideological, Indonesia is not an Islamic state. However, it does not mean Islam in Indonesia is not original. Difficult to deny that the teaching and values of Islam has contributed much to the formation of Indonesian national culture. On the other hand, the institutionalization of Islamic values is also very powerful form of knowledge and intellectual system of the people, custom and belief system, national culture, economic system, up to the formation of Muslim behavior in Indonesia. In short, Islamic values has been fused with the culture of Indonesia. Islamic values have been institutionalized and become tradition in Indonesia, then experience the dynamic and endless adjustment until today. From this never stop process, then be a social system called Islam Nusantara. Islam Nusantara is really only simplification of the typology of Islam in Indonesia and result of the fusion between Islam and culture of peace in Nusantara. Islam Nusantara, in this perspective, is not only on a geographical concept, farther away is a counterculture, cultural meeting center from all over the world, starting from the Arabic culture, India, Turkey, Persia, including Western culture, produce the culture and values that are very, very typical. Therefore, Islam Nusantara is not only a geographical concept, but rather a philosophical concept and perspective or insight into a mindset, values, and perspective in a view and the face of the coming culture. Islam Nusantara means a struggle for the Islamic understanding, dialogue, and blend with the peace culture of Nusantara or Indonesia through a process of selection and acculturation and adaptation. Islam Nusantara is a dynamic and friendly with deserve of cultures and religion. Islam Nusantara is not only fit received by people of Nusantara, but also give beautiful color to the cultural heritage as the accommodative of Islam rahmatan lil alamin. Islam is blessing for the universe. Listening to the voice of Islam in the world today, Islam Nusantara is needed because of its trademark emphasizes the middle path or tawasud, moderate, not extreme, tatorruf, always balanced, tawazun, and inclusive, tolerant, tasamuh, and coexisting peacefully with other religion, and can accept democracy well. Happy audience, ladies and gentlemen. Islam Nusantara is not anti-Arab culture. Islam Nusantara remain grounded in the faith and the unity as essence of Islam brought by the Prophet of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Therefore, these characters are attached to Islam Nusantara as below. 1. Contextually, Islam can be understood as a doctrine in the context of time and place. The changing of time and religion, regional differences become a key of interpretation and ijtihad. Thus, Islam will continue to be able to renew itself and dynamically in response to a changing time and places. Moreover, Islam, by bending capability of dialogue with different societies, ability to adopt a good culture in any different places, is the true teaching of Islam as sahih likulli zaman wa makan, relevant to all the times and places. Second, tolerant or tasamuh. Contextually, Islam makes us aware that the interpretation and understanding of the diverse opinion in Islam is not distorted when ijtihad is done with responsibility. This attitude will bring a tolerant attitude toward the various differences in interpretation of Islam. Furthermore, awareness of reality context of plural in Indonesia also demanded recognition of existence of religion with all its consequences. The spirit of diversity in Nusantara is the pillar of the establishment of Indonesia. Third, respect or ihtiram for tradition, where we realize that Islam is built on a good old tradition. It is a proof that Islam is not always hostile to local tradition. Islam is not hostile, but rather a mean vitalization of the values of Islam. Because the values of Islam need the framework which is familiar with the life of its adherent. 4. Progressive taqaddimiyah, namely Islam accept progressive aspect of the teaching and the reality which we face. The progress of changing time and technology is not understood as a threat because Islam Nusantara is familiar with the teaching of al-muhafadhatu ala qadimis salih wal akhdhu bil jadidil aslah. Keeping the good old tradition and taking a new, better tradition. 5. To make Islamic teaching in Nusantara as a doctrine that can address universal human problem, regardless of differences in religion and ethnicity. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Irhamu man fil ardi, yarhamukum man fis samai." Be merciful with those on earth, and God will be merciful with you all. Audience, ladies and gentlemen, with the above description and the model implemented in Indonesia, hopefully we can take benefit and goodness and improve the shortcoming so we can live in peace together, fair, prosperous, and become the nation dignity. And the last, my brother, don't stop building peace until we have rest in peace. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.